Welcome back. The Albuquerque Police Department's goal is to work together with its citizens. That's to build a thriving community. Well, in order to connect with the women in the community, APD is holding a recruiting event called Women in Blue. Here to tell us more about that event and what people can expect is the Career Development Manager for the Albuquerque Police Department, Chelsea Smith, also joined by Sergeant Whitney Burton from APD. Ladies, it is great to have you both with us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Absolutely. This is so exciting on so many levels because, it's a demonstration of how the department is, continuing to branch out and connect with the community. But to get more folks involved, ladies especially, and so let's kind of talk about how this event works out. So Chelsea, we'll kind of turn it over to you.
Awesome. So my role in this event is to work with the children. So my background comes from working with, I taught elementary, I've taught daycare, I also have been a coach, so I have a diverse background in all ages of kids. So what I wanted to do was make it welcome, because many women have their children at home and they need somewhere for them to go during the event. So I will be there to make sure that they have a safe place to be, and not only just somewhere to be, but a fun place to go on a Saturday while their moms get prepared to hopefully be one of our officers.
There you go. So Sergeant Burton, with that said, right now what can ladies expect for speaking with others in the department?
So this particular event is held so it, like Chelsea stated, creates that safe place where people can, women can come in and see what other women do, speak with them. We have, we do a physical portion in the morning, and it actually consists of what the entrance is to get into the academy, be that 300-meter run, the obstacle courses, the 1.5-mile run, push-ups, sit-ups. We want them to see what it actually is, but not just that, but to have that camaraderie of women come in, because we have all females, police officers, sergeants, lieutenants, commanders showing up to also assist, so they can see and have that sense of community with that. And then later in the afternoon, we would end up having question and answers where they get to sit and we have groups to actually explain, answer their questions and explain what they could actually see as a police officer, a female.
Yeah. So with your experience at APD, what would be your advice or what would be your encouragement to get more women involved in the department?
Just do it. Don't let anything hold you back. There's nothing that a woman can't do. It's just a matter of understanding that there is a community out there that is wanting to help you, and we're all there to help each other.
Yeah. And again, so many exciting opportunities from even different roles within the department, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So right now, is there anything that they need to bring with them to this particular event?
So themselves,
okay.
Running gear if they're coming to do that,
okay.
And then a change of clothes, obviously. We are providing a lunch free of charge. Everything is complimentary. Water, we'll have all those things. We had numerous sponsors help us with food and providing all the essentials that someone would need. So just themselves.
Chelsea, what kind of an impact would you say this is making in the community?
Well, I think that the number one thing for me is a lot of my years in school and things like that, I learned a lot about start the community young, right? So if we're giving this positive influence on the children from the start and they say, wow, I had so much fun at that Women in Blue event, and maybe a young, 5-year-old woman or child at that time, maybe she wants to grow up and be an officer just like her mom. So if we can start with the positive impact at a younger age, we can let them see that there is an opportunity for them and we are here to support them. Mm-hmm. And that's what my job is to make sure and support officers throughout their careers.
That is incredible. Yeah. Real quick here, the date and time of when it's taking place.
So it'll be this Saturday, August 26th. And
26th, yeah,
it is
you're right, sorry.
And sign up starts at 7:30 in the morning and we start running at 8 o'clock.
All right, and where's that again?
It's going to be at the Police Academy off of 2nd and Montano.
There you go. All right, ladies, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.